Facebook over here. Wow, when you are feeling hopeless about dating. Hi, Trudy. When you're feeling hopeless about dating and you're about to give up, this video is for you. And even if you're not feeling that way, this video is still for you because you may feel hopeless at some point in this dating journey. So you can come back to this video. Okay. So I know it's super frustrating doing all the things and wanting that amazing relationship so badly. And you're doing all the things that you think are going to work. And then most of them don't work or none of them work. Oops. Yikes. Why is this happening? Okay. And it's frustrating and you want to give up and you are losing hope, right? That is what this topic is about. And it's natural. It's natural to when you think you've done everything, when you think you are, hi, Patricia. When you think you are at the end of your ability to attract the kind of man that you are wanting, it is so easy to want to give up. So in this live, I want to talk to you about 3 things that will help you stop losing hope and maybe continue on your path, but maybe a little bit different than you've been trying. Okay. Say hi here on Instagram or sorry, on YouTube and Facebook, and share with me where you're calling in from, where you're joining me from. I'd love to know where all of y'all are. I'm not even from Texas, but I like saying y'all. And so let's dive into the first point, right? The first point about feeling hopeless about dating is don't give up. Do not give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. It is so frustrating. Again, when you think you've done, oh, Dublin, Patricia, so nice. Nice to have you here. I'd love to go to Ireland. I've never been, so that's on my bucket list. You don't give up, but also don't keep doing the same thing either. Okay. You're hopeless because you've been doing things that haven't worked for you. You've been doing things that haven't worked for you so far. And so you make it mean that it's you. You have stories in your head that make you believe that, okay, well, I've tried everything, which is never true. You haven't tried everything. I'm telling you, you just haven't. And that's a reality that a lot of people are not willing to face. Like they're not willing to do more to get what they want. But I digress. Hako food. Somebody in Hako, my favorite place in Costa Rica. Okay, I'm digressing. I like it when these people pop in. This is very exciting. So you're hopeless because you've been doing things that haven't worked for you. And that doesn't mean something won't work. You want to give up because you think because it's not happening, it means you're not meant to have it. That is false. You get to work with your false bullshit beliefs that are telling you that, because you do get to have an amazing, wonderful, loving, satisfying, passionate relationship, just like everybody and anybody else can. What's in your way is your mindset, but mostly your beliefs about you deserving it or you having the ability. So you might have a running story in your head saying, I'm 50 years old, I'm 60 years old, I've never been able to have a healthy, happy relationship. I'll try. I'll go on the apps. I'll go on a date here and there if I'm set up by a friend. But likely it won't happen. And then, of course, it's not going to happen because your subconscious mind just wants to be right. So it's going to make sure you're right. So do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? And it's not that you're consciously doing this, but if you have a desire, I love this. If you have a desire, this is not coming from me. This is, all the other gurus like Wayne Dyer, Abraham Hicks, all these big gurus on manifestation. They have taught me, if you have a desire, that desired thing that you want also wants you. It does. So you are longing for this incredible relationship. That man is out there for you, longing for you. You just haven't maybe met him yet. So give it time. Yes, give it more time. Give it give it give it more. If you don't have the thing you want yet, why quit? Keep going. Okay? So, and I always tell my clients, like, if you haven't met the one yet, he may be cleaning up a relationship right now. He may be cleaning up something that he's not ready. So you might be ready, but maybe he's not ready. So hold your horses, keep going, keep abundance dating. You've got this. Okay. That urgency feeling, like I have to have it now, is attachment. And it's the hardest thing to not have. But if you truly trust that you deserve to have an amazing relationship, then you're not in a rush. You're not in a rush. You'll allow it to happen. You'll do some things. Take the actions that it'll take, like dating. You can't just sit at home on your couch and then be like, "Oh, I'm relaxing. I'm like surrendering and the man will come." No, obviously you have to take committed action, okay? But you can take committed action in a surrendered, unattached way. So that's all number one. Don't give up if you're feeling hopeless in dating. Just don't give up. When you're having a bad day, just have a bad day and go back to it. No big deal. If you really want what you say you want, then you won't give up. If you give up, you don't really want it that badly. You just don't. And that's the reality. That's something we have to take responsibility for. Okay, number 2, drum roll. Dating when you are hopeless gets to change by working with someone like me, who's a dating expert, who's a dating coach, who can help you unlock the blocks that you have been struggling with. Or someone like me, someone else. It doesn't have to be me. Okay, I just want women in this world to be happy. And a lot of clients all my clients that come to me resonate with me, but you may not resonate with me. That's fine. Go find someone else and pay them money and have them help you in their expertise, because you also don't fix your own car. But that we spend money on, that we think is valuable because it's a physical thing. It's a car. It's a piece of thing that's really expensive. We have to maintain that. Well, you're expensive. You have to maintain you. And if you're struggling in relationship area, which if you're in my audience, you are, then spend the money on yourself to fix it. Spend the money. Like, it's so frustrating to see so many of you wanting what you want, but you're not willing to invest. You think it's just going to happen naturally after 10, 15, 20, 30 years of struggling in relationships. Like, don't kid yourself. Get some help. And this is not, anyways, I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying, invest in yourself. This is a conversation with you in your head about your value. You don't value yourself enough to spend money on yourself in this area. You value your car more than you value yourself. There you have it. So also, you could invest in a program where you unlock your shit that's coming up for you, your blocks, your reasons for not doing stuff, your reasons for not moving forward in business, in weight loss, in relationships, obviously. There are so many areas where we keep ourselves stuck. And these programs can really help, like Landmark. I honestly, I have no reason to promote these programs other than that I believe they will change your life. I've never done Landmark. I know other people have done Landmark, but the ones that really changed my life are the Tony Robbins events, especially Date with Destiny, highly recommend. And then Hardcore Leadership. If you want the link for Hardcore, I can send it to you. But the other ones, you're going to have to just Google it. And working with a coach. Now, stop working on your trauma and your past. Just stop it. You're done. Enough therapy, enough going back into your shit from the past. And take this with a grain of salt, because if you're in therapy and it's really working, it's moving you forward, and you're just doing it for a short amount of time, then you have a good therapist. If you have had a therapist for 20 years and you're still talking about your traumas from when you were whatever age, how is this helping? Do forward moving activities, move forward, create a vision, what you want, not asking an expert why you are the way you are. It doesn't matter why you are the way you are. It doesn't matter. What matters is how to get to where you want to go. Because I guarantee you, each one of you listening right now knows why you are the way you are. Okay, so so good for you. So how is that helping you? It's not. We all have traumas, me included. Okay, so I'm not talking out of the side of my face. I don't know. But it doesn't help to dwell on it and to keep talking about it. What helped me in one day was the 5-day Tony Robbins event that I went to like 10 years ago. In one day, I got transformed. I forget which day, but I remember it. And it's a 5-day event, I think, one of the middle days. And then I wasn't finished. You can't just work on yourself one time. You have to keep going. So even if you've done some of these programs, okay, maybe for you, what's next is dating and relationship coaching. Or what's next for you, if you've done a Tony Robbins program or Bob Proctor or any of these amazing programs, do another one. Do the Hardcore Leadership one. So keep learning, keep moving forward. Okay. And lastly, I will go into number 3 in a minute, but if you want to learn how to write your dating profile really, really amazingly, I have a dating profile writing workbook that is super cheap. For $27, you can get this entire workbook with all the step-by-step process of how to write a proper dating profile that attracts high quality men. So if you want to grab that, just grab the link below and enjoy. Let me know how it feels. Oh, you also get a call with me to go over your dating profile, but you have to first write your dating profile and send it to me, because I'm not just getting on a call just to blab. We're going to go straight over your dating profile that you've already written, and then I will hop on a call with you. So that's included in the $27. So go grab it below. And so the number 3 reason you can have hope when you're feeling hopeless about dating is anything hard worth having is worth failing at multiple times. Anything worth having is worth failing at multiple times. Failing is only failure when you quit, right? And these sayings, honestly, I didn't make them up. I'm just delivering them to you. In the self-development world, these sayings are very common, and they're there for a reason, because they make sense. If you fail at something and you think that that's the end, then you indeed have failed. But if you fail and then learn from that and then do it again but better, that's what's going to create progress for you. So if you failed at dating multiple times, keep going. If you failed at marriages multiple times, like I have, keep going. Because if I had thought like my own mother after her one failed marriage and bitterness beyond bitterness towards men, if I had quit like she had and never met a man again and never went on dates for 35 years of my life and of her life, and then she died single and bitter to men, she wasn't bitter in general. I don't want to be like that. I didn't want to be like that. If I had been like her after my first divorce, maybe even after my second divorce, maybe even after my relationship that I had after my second divorce, I would be single, 48 years old for the rest of my life, however long, and I would not have met Jerry, and I would not be in this happy, delicious, passionate, so much fun relationship that I'm in. If I had given up when I felt hopeless like you may be feeling. So do not give up. I have done all the programs, I have done all the coaching. I worked on myself and I earned this. I earned the right to tell you all of the things I told you today. So don't give up. Don't give up. If you have a desire, do not give up on it until literally until you die. Just don't give up. Work with someone is number 2. And anything hard worth having is worth failing at multiple times. So keep going, keep seeking. If the desire is there, it's there for you to have. And I will leave you with that. Thank you for joining my Facebook and YouTube Live and Instagram. And I will see you next week, same time, same place.